Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Rachel Eyes Lives. Thank you so very much for being here. I know that there is a reason for you being here, so I do want to just go ahead and get started. All right. So I do know that you've seen the title, and it's basically having lack and holding a grudge. All right, and let's just kind of dive into what that is. What does that mean? Okay, and what I am wanting to do here is definitely inspire people. Okay, I definitely want to change how we are doing things so that we can be impacted in a positive way and influenced in a positive way. And I definitely want increase for our lives. Okay, so let's first discuss lack. Okay, I don't know if everyone is aware of the fact that we are all meant to be here and live abundantly. All right. And I know that, it definitely, it says that in the Bible, but I mean, it's definitely true. I mean, that's not just why I'm saying it, but that's so true. If you look around you, I mean, we do have an abundance of like all types of things, right? The trees and the clouds and the sky, the animals and all this stuff. Is everything is really, really abundant. And then it's like knowledge these days. I mean, I love the internet. I think that we are so blessed to have the internet and have some of the things there, just right there, accessible, right at our fingertips, right? Um, but that's the thing, right? God has been trying to give us so many different ways to access our abundance, what we're meant to have. We are all meant to live like kings and queens if you want to. I mean, you don't have to. if, if you don't choose it, which is to have that type of abundance. I guess materialistically that's fine, but I believe that everybody wants abundance in certain in some aspect of their life, whether it's abundance in love, of course a lot of people want abundance in wealth, you know and or abundance in success, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean that, you know you mean you can be abundant in love and success and wealth, and you don't have to live in a mansion, and you don't have to have 10, 11 cars. That's fine. I think it was Morgan Freeman who was driving in a Camry a couple of years ago, and got into an car accident. So, whatever you choose, whether you're a millionaire or not, whatever you choose as your wealth, whatever makes you happy, is actually what we are meant to be here for, and what we are meant to receive. Now, me personally, I'm striving for a mansion. Okay, I don't give a damn if I don't give a damn if I'm in that mansion for 1 year and I get tired of it. I'm about to live in me a mansion one day. Okay, I have it already. I mean, it's already here. I'm just ready to walk through the door any minute now. I want 10 cars. Yeah, I sure do. I want to just drive one. I just want to drive one car usually, and then have the rest of them 10 just sitting there, and I drive them like once a year, each one of them. Yup. For what? For nothing. Yep, I want to do that. I want to experience it, but that's my prerogative, whatever you want to do. But we are meant, my point is that we're meant for abundance. We're meant to have whatever our hearts desire, really. And so when it comes to having lack, there's a problem there. And when I say having lack, if you are someone who has bills just piling up on the table, they just falling down, you got so many bills that other people be sending their bills to your house too. Don't be sending your bills, like, so on. So, on. So, yeah, no. Bills everywhere. Um, You can't find a man to save your life. Like it seems like every relationship that you get into is like super doomed for whatever reason. Um, you know, you you done went out with this dude. You done thought y'all had a great time. You done gave him some and everything, and this nigga ain't called you back. He ain't called you back at all. You've been waiting on the phone to ring. You've been looking at the phone. You've been making sure that it's on. You can't find a man to save your soul. Um, you know, I mean, of course, any type of depression that you've been feeling, any type of that's gonna be lack, because that's lack of joy, lack of happiness. Um, you know, you can't seem to lose this weight that you have on you, and for whatever reason, you're in the gym 24/7, and you can't lose this weight. Matter of fact, you might be gaining weight. Stay stressed out, this, that, and the other. And that is just these things that you don't want are things that are not meant to be in your life. So, what I want to do is challenge you and myself. Like, whenever I'm coming and I'm doing any videos, I am also definitely thinking of myself as being part of this. I mean, it's something that because you know your car outside, your car needed a tune up 2 years ago, right? You can't even afford it or whatever. So I'm just saying I'm definitely there when it comes to having lack. There are things that are in my life that I've realized that I've been holding back from myself, and so that's why I want to go ahead and share this. Because like myself, I'm thinking that there are a lot of people who think, I'm nice to everybody. I'm always doing things the right way, quote unquote. I don't be wanting no drama. I be wanting peace. I be wanting to love people. That's it. And I don't engage in. I try my best not to engage in negativity. I'm like preaching it all the time, right? And so, you know, what is it that I could be doing wrong? Like, how is it that I don't have all the things that I know are for me and are destined for me, right? Why am I not abundant? So I just came across something that was saying uh, there could be a number of things actually in your life that you definitely need to check. Well, one thing is most definitely if you have a grudge. Okay, if there is something or someone in your past that has disappointed you in some way, um, if there's an event that has happened that was traumatic, you know, and or it could be anything from you having a friend that cussed you out last week, or stole your boyfriend or something, or stole your girlfriend or whatever, and or there could be something that happened back in 1985, and you know you just you're always talking about it. You like, Rachelle, you was like 1 years old. You was like, well, she didn't fix the milk right. Whatever, it could be anything. Um, but if you're holding a grudge of any type, you need to, of course, let it go. The thing is that you can identify this because if there's anything that has gone wrong in your life, in your opinion, there's an event or there are people that you feel have wronged you. You can identify this by going back to that event and thinking about the emotions that occur along with that event or along with these people. You know, I have an example of something that happened to me about 2 or 3 years ago now, and it involved my family members, and yeah, it involved my family members, an event with my family members, and it kind of shook up my world a little bit. And whew, I mean, have I gotten over it? No, no. Why not? I don't know. Like it hurt. It was hard. Woo. I mean, if you can think of something and it can almost make you cry, just like that, you got to deal with that. When you think about some people that were involved in something that hurt you, when you think about them and all you can think about is bad stuff, disappointment, and hurt and pain, you got to deal with it. You got to clear that out of your heart and your mind and your soul. You just got to get rid of it. I mean, we have to get rid of it. I mean, whew, it's an event that I can't, I can get out of my mind, and I will. Um, because it is definitely more than likely something that's blocking you from receiving your blessings. It's definitely something that is blocking you from receiving your abundance. Um, this is especially for certain people that have had things also go on in their life when they were children. It is it. There are so many of us who hold on and harbor the pains from our childhood past. I have family members that I know are truly affected by what went on in their households from their mom and their dad, you know, and things that they have definitely never dealt with in a good way. And I see how it materializes in their everyday life. And up until today, I'm like, oh, how do you live like that? And then, I realize that I'm doing the same thing. Now, I might not be harboring something that happened to me when I was a child. Hopefully, God, I'm not. I don't think so. But, you go back through your life, go back through things that are going on in your life or things that have went on in your life with certain people, certain events. Go back to those traumatic events. You know what I'm saying? If it's hurtful, if it's hard to go back to in your head, yeah, go ahead and revisit that. Go all the way through it, and what we need to do is try to find a way to look at this event and to look at these people um, and who are involved in it, and try to find your best way to look at this event in a positive manner, right? Yeah, look at it in a positive manner and try your best. I wanted to kind of do that on tape myself, kind of go back into the event and think about it, what I felt during that moment. Close your eyes, breathe. Okay, breathe. Okay, breathing is such a powerful exercise through your nose and out your mouth. When you breathe out your mouth, there is something that's healing about that. If you notice, when you get anxious or when you get upset, something scares you, or anything like that, panic attacks, all of those moments are times when you just really can't breathe, right? Like, I've had a panic attack before, and I don't know if you've ever had one, but those hoes are scary, because you literally are trying to catch your breath. And so that's why breathing is so very important. It's very important. It's a really good thing to meditate, to clear out, a lot of stress in your body, in your heart, in your mind. It's very good to meditate. But, think about those events that you feel were unjust to you or unfair to you. Think about those people who you feel, wronged you in some way. Try your best to breathe through those moments, and release as much as you can. Give it to God. Let Him handle it. Take care of it. Know that everything is gonna be okay. Okay. You must realize that that situation and those people may have hurt you in the past, and you have a window where you deal with that hurt. But there comes a time when all that is happening now is that you're hurting yourself. Okay? All that is happening now is that you are hindering your blessings, you're hindering your abundance. So we have to cut that out. Another thing we need to do in 2020 is cut out the hurt that we're doing to ourselves so that we can, free up the space for the abundant life that we're living. Okay, so um, I am challenging you, and I'm challenging myself right now. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. It's just it's too much to hold on to. It's too much to hold on to hurt. It stresses you out. You know, you got a big ass boil on your ass that won't go nowhere. It just keep on coming back or whatever. It's stress. It ain't nothing but stress. Any illness that's manifesting in your body is nothing but you holding on to the stress of something, and you have to let things go. Right? You have to let things go. And so, make it a point, if you would, if you could, make it a point every morning. I mean, I'm going to do this. I'm going to, close my eyes, and I'm going to meditate on the situation. I'm going to breathe in those emotions and those. Though I'm gonna breathe it in, and think about what happened to me and what I went through, and I'm just gonna breathe it back out, and I'm gonna cleanse my soul as I do that. I'm gonna cleanse my spirit, and cleanse my heart as I do that, and I'm just gonna let it go, and I'm gonna do that every day, and I'm gonna also just think about in what ways did it really help me out. And there are definitely things that I can look at. There are definitely ways that I can look at it as a positive experience. It there were there yeah, yeah, there were people in my life that it most definitely drew me closer to. Okay, that's one way I can look at it. That's for sure. I found out that I had an angel on earth. I found out that I had an angel on earth. And so that's one thing that I know was great that came out of it. There was nothing else that came out of it, and wow, that's powerful. you know? And then I know that, yeah, that's just one of the main things. Yeah, I mean, if you can find anything positive from it, think about it, and continue to keep that with you every day until this is something that does not affect you in a negative way. You're not thinking about it in a negative way. Those people who you feel may have harmed you or hurt you, you know, um, it's okay to make sure that they know that you're not harboring any ill will, or, I mean, that's okay if you want to. I don't condone in no type of way continuing to let people harm you, you know. So I know that is one thing that I have to figure out when it comes to dealing with certain people. But at the same time, I feel like you just don't really have to deal with them. Now there are people, that may be family members or whatnot, um, you know, and you still just don't have to deal with them. And when I say that, it's just it's no ill will, there's no malice towards them. Matter of fact, send them love and send them light, and try your best to always think of them in the best light and the best manner, if you will. But no, I do not condone you putting yourself into a situation to continue to get harmed by this person or these individuals. Um, you know, this situation for me has shown me certain energies that may have been affecting me, and I never even realized it. I never realized that there were certain energies that never really gelled with me or with my energies, and now that type of thing is coming up. And because of this event, I can see that, and so I can prevent it from happening in the future. I've learned that there are certain people, and there are certain people that may not gel well with my energy. That's okay. I don't have to try to force a relationship because they're a family member, But at the same time, no, I'm definitely not gonna harbor any ill will. I love everybody, and I'm gonna look at everybody as if I'm looking at myself. And I love myself. I really do. I really, really do. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to definitely talk about that in another video later on. But I completely love myself, and that's one of the ways that I'm going to help myself to be able to get over any hurt done to me by somebody else. I'm going to look at them as if they were me and show them the love and the respect that I show myself. Now, it's not going to work for those people who don't quite have a handle on loving themselves, because a lot of us say I love myself, da da da, and that's a whole nother subject. But yeah, love yourself first, and then treat others the way you want to be treated on some real stuff. All right. So I believe that's what I really wanted to get across to everybody, and I believe I want to leave it there. But thank you so very much for coming to my channel and watching my video. Thank you so very much. I know that it's something that you got out of it that you can really take with you and share with other people. I really do want everybody to be blessed and leave my channel, feeling love and abundance, and feeling like they can, make some changes to this world, some positive changes to this world. Okay? But thank you so very much for coming once again, sending love and light to everybody. Thank you so very much. Have a good one. Have a good day. Bye bye. Peace.